Hello and welcome to Pakistan This Week. I am Ahmar Iqbal. This is a show that catches you up on all of the key events and important issues of the past week in the country, but it also explores sides of Pakistan you may not normally hear about. Joining me to bring you those stories are CNBC correspondents throughout our bureaus in Pakistan. Our first show of 2011 starts with a look at the life and times of Governor Salman Taseer, who was tragically killed this past week in Pakistan. We'll also dive into the life and times of Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, the founder of Pakistan's largest political party, and whose birthday was observed in Pakistan this week. Our Karachi bureau will bring the latest updates in the economy. And finally, a unique story of one individual's imagination in keeping up a mobile workshop. An interesting show ahead. Welcome to Pakistan This Week. Let's take a quick look at headlines first, beginning this week in Karachi, where Adil is standing by. Hi Adil, what's the news this week out of Karachi?
Hi Ahmar. The banking sector of Pakistan seems to be in full swing these days. Sindh Bank has decided to disburse loans to help boost agriculture and industrial productivity in the country, which is what I will first cover from Karachi. Next, I'll be talking about the power sector and how the Karachi Electricity Supply Corporation increased the power generation capacity of the country by 450 megawatts.
Okay, thanks for that. Next up, let's go to the capital of Pakistan and our Islamabad bureau, where Faria is back and ready to give us her stories. Hi Faria, what do you have this week?
Hello and a very warm welcome to you, Ahmar, and your viewers. This week, we bring you different stories from the capital of Pakistan, that is Islamabad. But starting off, we have a tragic story to share, which is the death of a governor. Governor Taseer, who was the governor of Punjab province, died in a tragic manner here in Islamabad. We will be bringing you details on that story. Secondly, we also bring you details of a birthday ceremony, and this birthday was celebrated throughout Pakistan. And I'm talking about the birthday of Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, who was not only the leader of Pakistan People's Party, but also the founding member of the largest party in Pakistan. And last but not the least, we bring you an independent story of a man who decided to change his fate with a novel idea.
Well, the biggest story of the week out of Pakistan, one that made international headlines, was the death, indeed assassination, of Pakistan Governor Salman Taseer. He was the governor of Punjab, Pakistan's most populous province, with more than 50% of the country's population. For some perspective, we go to Faria in Islamabad.
Yes, Ahmar, this week Pakistan mourns the death of a governor. Governor Salman Taseer was born in 1946 and he died in a tragic manner at Kosar Market in Islamabad. Let's find out the details about his wonderful life in this report.
The sound of gunshots followed by silence. This was the end of Salman Taseer, the influential governor of Pakistan's Punjab province. Salman Taseer died after being shot by one of his bodyguards in the capital, Islamabad. Mr. Taseer, a senior member of the Pakistan People's Party, was shot when getting into his car at a market. Interior Minister Rahman Malik said the guard had told police that he killed Mr. Taseer because of the governor's opposition to Pakistan's blasphemy laws. Prime Minister Yusuf Gilani declared 3 days of national mourning and ordered flags lowered to half-mast. He also ordered an immediate inquiry into Mr. Taseer's killing and appealed for calm. The state funeral of the Punjab governor took place under tight security in the Pakistani city of Lahore. Salman Taseer was buried in a state funeral held at the Governor House. Police guarded the streets and key sites around the city. Taseer, a staunchly secular and progressive politician, was an outspoken opponent of religious extremism. He publicly led a charge to reform a blasphemy law that set harsh penalties for offenders. And international figures also expressed grief at the death of the governor. U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton called Taseer's death a great loss and said Washington remains committed to helping the government achieve peace and stability. Taseer's killing is the most high-profile political assassination in Pakistan since former Prime Minister Benazir Bhutto was killed 3 years ago. Pakistan People's Party supporters wept and shouted in anger as the governor's coffin was put into an ambulance and driven away from a hospital in Islamabad. Dozens took to the streets in Punjab's capital Lahore, burning tyres and blocking traffic. There was also protest in the central city of Multan. 66 years old Tasir was shot repeatedly at close range by his elite force guard as he got into his car at the Kohsar Market, a shopping centre in Islamabad popular with Westerners and wealthy Pakistanis. According to eyewitness accounts, the governor fell down and the man who fired at him threw down his gun and raised both hands. One doctor said that Mr. Tasir was shot 26 times. The suspect was carrying a submachine gun. Unconfirmed reports say up to 5 other people were also wounded when Mr. Tasir's other bodyguards opened fire following the attack. It is believed Mr. Tasir had been returning to his car after meeting a friend for lunch at a nearby restaurant. He had previously been to the Presidential Palace, the Senate and the Interior Ministry. The assassination of Salman Taseer once again highlights Pakistan's direct challenge to extremism. His death has left the country in shock at a time when it faces an imminent political crisis. On the face of it, the assassination appears to be an individual act of a police guard in Mr. Taseer's security detail. But the timing holds deeper implications for the government, which is struggling to shore up political support to maintain a majority in parliament.
Agriculture is the mainstay of Pakistani economy, so efforts should be made to increase the productivity of the agriculture sector on a priority basis so that full potential of this very important sector is utilized. This statement was made more than 2 years ago by the advisor to the Prime Minister on Industries and Production. This became even more of an issue last year when agriculture was hit hard as a result of the floods. But as Adil in Karachi will tell us, early 2011 shows that efforts are being made to help the sector.
Yes, Ahmar. Sindh Bank will disburse loans worth 12 billion rupees in the year 2011 to help boost agriculture and industrial productivity in the country. We have more details in this report. Sindh Bank is expected to disburse loans worth rupees 12 billion to various sectors during the year 2011 and will provide employment to 6,000 unskilled and semi-skilled workers. Briefing the bank's board of directors at the Chief Minister's house, Sindh Bank President Mohammad Bilal Sheikh said that it had been agreed that every small-scale factory availing rupees 12 million loan will hire at least 5 employees, consequently generating livelihood for the people. 50 branches of the bank will be opened this year and every district, including divisional headquarters, will have a branch. In this connection, more than 1,000 staff is being recruited, including 300 support staff, 350 graduates, 250 postgraduates and 100 senior officers. The bank will support public-private partnership in infrastructure projects in coming years, which will also supplement government's efforts in rehabilitating flood victims. All branches of Sindh Bank will be online. During the year 2011, 50 branches will be opened in Sindh, out of which 23 branches, one each, will be opened in 23 districts, while 2 branches will be established at every divisional headquarters. The remaining branches will be established at various business centers in Sindh and other provinces. Sindh Bank will facilitate the customers to generate or request multiple ATM cards having different names, addresses and schemes like Benazir Zarai cards, Benazir income support cards and employee salary cards. Sindh Chief Minister Saeed Qaim Ali Shah, while presiding over the meeting, said that the objectives of the Sindh Bank is to help the people and common man in their efforts to boost agriculture productivity and industrial sector. This will lead to development in backward areas and accelerate economic activity. Chief Minister said that concentrated efforts should be made to enhance and spread branches of the bank in every nook and corner of the country, particularly in the province of Sindh.
The approval of 7th National Finance Commission award by all 4 provincial and federal governments as a very important and welcome development, reflecting political will to resolve key issues. The award was due for the past 13 years but could not be announced because of a lack consensus between the centre and provinces. The 4 provinces had approved the award in Gawada. The President signed the award at a ceremony attended among others by Prime Minister Yusuf Raza Gilani, ministers, 3 provisional governors and the 4 chief ministers. Speaking on the occasion, the President said Rs 110 billion would also be paid to Khyber Pakhtunkhwa as it shares in net hydel profits. He said Rs 10 billion had been paid for the current financial year and Rs 25 billion per year will also be paid for the next 4 years. The award stipulates that Balochistan will be given Rs 83 billion from the province's share in the divisible pool in the first year. Any shortfall in the amount shall be met by the federal government. Terming the accord a historical achievement of the government, President Zardari said, "It is a victory of democracy, political parties and all the provinces and the success of the policy of reconciliation. I feel that democracy has taken a leap forward. We are trying to lay the foundation of a new Pakistan by adhering to the spirit and vision of Mohtarma Benazir Bhutto."
It's time now for a short break, but after the break, we'll be back with much more from Pakistan This Week. Stay with us.